The big man. I'll be honest, Amumu, you're not actually that large. That's right, no response. Alrighty, Bob, welcome back to the jungle. Gonna be playing Amumu versus Hecarim. Amumu is a very good counter pick to tank junglers. Now, Hecarim is kind of the mix of a tank jungler and a damage jungler. So, most people call that bruisers, but I would say Hecarim's a little special case. But he builds HP, and then eventually becomes like this frontline champion. And Amumu's very good at these champions because, one, they can't invade you too easily. Although Hecarim clears very fast, he'll be attacking the lanes. Amumu is very, very susceptible to high-tempo junglers that can invade. Such as Nidalee, Kindred, etc., etc. The real top dogs. But if they pick a little, B tier like Hecarim, you're online. Now that's mostly for higher MMRs. If you're just looking to play Amumu as a beginner, it doesn't really matter what they pick. Amumu's pretty well-rounded to play into most champs. And then what you really have to focus on is taking the right fights for Amumu. So with Amumu, all your abilities here are AoE. The W, the E, the ulti. These abilities hit multiple champions. And that's for a reason. So that you want to take fights into multiple champions, not 1v1s. And then, if you're fighting multiple people, Amumu provides CC for his team. In his Q, stunning the target, and his ulti, stunning everyone and applying the passive. The passive that increases the magic damage. So, we'll want to fight with multiple people, and with that in mind, you need a lot of XP to do that. You don't want to be a level 3, level 4 peon. You want to be a level 5 big man. So that's what we're trying to do here by full clearing. Kill these camps once, kill them again, and then bang, you're level 5 and you're good to go. You'll be level 6 in no time. But if you waste all your time fighting, you never really get to that point. All for opportunities to fight where Amumu's just not as strong. So we saw Hecarim topside. Go ahead and smite this. And I'm level 4, so we'll see if we can find Hecarim right here. No Hecarim, understandable. Maxing our E first, giving us more damage and more damage reduction. For each point you put in that E, you get more damage reduction on the auto attacks. Now our clear is done. 20 seconds on our Raptors. Since we started those, they'll be respawning. And then we can fight afterwards. I wonder if Kiana saw me. Kiana, I love you. Flash Q! Close. Yeah, you better flash away from the big man. Alrighty, job's done. Our Raptors have respawned. We're going right back to them. Q. It's the fastest camp for Amumu as well. Spam that E as you're doing the Raptors. Don't even worry about it coming back up. I'll put a ward down for Mr. Hecarim. And then to the Krugs. Whoops. To the Krugs we go. One tip with Amumu, this W, that will show you your E range. If they're within that circle, then you'll be able to land that E damage. Oh yeah, and for the runes, so listen, we got Conqueror, Triumph, Legend Haste, Last Stand, Ultimate Hunter, and Cheap Shot. These simply give us more damage and more tankiness. The Legend Haste is pretty beast where they recently changed this one too, giving us more ability cast. So as we finish the Krugs, we hit level 5, get the Faded Ashes, hell, I'll get some boots too, and to the top side we go. So if you start the Raptors, and then you do your full clear and clear your Raptors and your Krugs again, just like that, you're level 5. The respawned camp XP always gives you more, and then we're right on the top side in position to farm these wolves that are coming up. Once we do Wolf's Gromp, very close to level 6 in a very good spot to then have reasonable impact as a Amumu. Because once you recall and you have XP, not only do we have the XP advantage, but we have the item advantage. So we got Faded Ashes, 30 ability power, extra burn damage on the camps, which is pretty good. Because then that really increases our clear speed. And then also burn damage to the champions. This time we got boots. That'll help us move around from camp to camp and then also stay on top of targets. Most of your damage after your initial combo is going to be the W, so you need to stay on top of them. Let's smite that bad boy. Now Hecarim showed bot lane on a gank, so we might be able to get into his Raptors here. If I could take the Raptors or... Ooh, yes. Kiana wants to die. Oh, but the Raptors are up. What a choice. I'm getting in there. Q. Yes. Auto. E. Moving. Auto. Moving. Come on, man. Ouchie, mama. Get this guy off me. I won't back down without a fight. Help Zed shove the wave. Faded Ashes applies when you damage any enemy with the abilities. Hecarim is going in, huh? Uh-huh. Okay. I don't win the 1v1, that's the thing. Oh, man. I'm gonna have to cry myself to sleep with this one. Thresh, get in there. Lantern. Alright. Now, if I can get these, I get level 6. It's totally worth a shot. W, auto, E, smite, level 6, Q, okay, and he's dead. Well, the idea was there. I got cooked by the rumble. I'll get a ruby crystal. That'll make me tankier. And now we want to clear our camps back up towards top lane again. I'll get a control ward too. Not too bad. Not too bad. We had our impact. Main deal is we fought with our allies. And then you got to play it as well as you can. You want to CC the bad guy for your allies, which we did with our Q onto Hecarim. And then Zed could land his full combo. Skill shot champions like assassins like Zed, or even control mages really benefit from that. So as we're clearing up towards topside, these blue side camps will be respawning. Our ulti is down, and the void grubs are up there. So with all that, we're making very efficient use of our time. You might be thinking, gank bot lane. If I gank bot lane right now, then I give up the potential to do all my camps. There's no guarantee that we kill bot lane. It's not as cool. Every single time you risk a gank without your ulti, and when your camps are up, it's so bad. Oh my god, Scooby-Doo, so bad. Like, they're doing dragon, my mid lane's dying, I'm clicking to my wolves. They did get Hecarim and Kiana ulti, so that's good. Oh! My blue wasn't up yet. Amumu, he's never been stronger. I can't wait to show you guys this mid game too. I swear, I've had so many games. I've even played Amumu on my main account. For real. For serious. Because you can get to this point where you just take over team fights and you don't die. I don't know what the math is behind it. I've said it 1,000 times. Sure, our E passive gives us reduced physical damage on every instance of damage. Sure. But the survivability that Amumu has for whatever reason is insane. To the river. The camps are done. My ulti is coming up. Smite that bad boy. E. Auto. Moving. Q right there. Bye-bye. Well, I got my ulti is still up, so I'll just chase the Hecarim into his jungle here. You got any camps for me, big man? Come on down, partner. Really, he doesn't contest his red? What's the deal? The fight started, so we want to get involved. Moving. Oh! You guys aren't making it easy now, are you? Auto E, flash ulti, Q, auto. He's dead, Jim. Maxing the Q second. Right there. Yes, sir. Auto E. Stay on him with the red buff, Bob. It'll be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. Oh, his ulti's back up. Auto. Nice, we applied our thing. Q, E, auto. Yeah, the big man. They think he's a small fry. He gets that name for a reason. Why don't I die on Amumu at those spots right there? You know, what is the math behind it? Nice. We got just the right amount of gold for Liandrys. Not going to wait for the HP. We'll heal off our camps. Liandrys is a massive spike for Amumu. With this whole setup, the Conqueror, the offensive build, because we get 90 ability power, 300 HP, Torment passive, deal extra percentage HP damage, just like our W. It's like you double your W damage. And then you get a percentage HP damage increase. Right. So now we deal a lot more damage. And we're almost level 9. With level 9, we'll have our E maxed. That gives us the two-part, the damage and the tankiness. Remember that reduced physical damage with each point in it. We'll clear our camps up towards topside. We don't have to do a play up there, but now that we clear so fast, we're going to have a lot more free time. So that gives us more time to do those skirmishes that we've been doing. Oh, God. Hook goes wide, no problem. Back to the camps. A play that close to the turret, unlikely that anything's going to happen. And there's no objective up, so so long that they're not diving Jinx, those guys are wasting their time. Hecarim should be right there bot side trying to kill my Jinx. We max the Q second as it gives us more damage and more of the recharge time goes down, so you effectively get more Qs. The W is for whenever you're staying on top of multiple people, which just doesn't happen too often. Q! Auto, E, auto, moving, Q! Well, nobody important died. Let's go ahead and shove the next wave too. Right as I say that, Hecarim's going to be topside. Let's get bot side quick. Alrighty, AP, AD. AP. Go ahead. Give me Ninja Tabby. To the bot side. I'll swap to Sweeper now. And off we go. Ninja Tabby will help me against the Lucian, the Kiana, somewhat the Hecarim. And then we can go Abyssal Mask as our second item here, giving us both damage and tankiness. Alrighty, and now that we are level 9, we got our E maxed. So, more of that damage. So we really want to participate in team fights or skirmishes. We have the dragon coming up, so I can play for that. The Void Grubs are coming up topside, but harder to play for that one. Q. Ah! This guy's level 8. I would have kicked his ass. Yeah, go ahead. Clear those wards. This is Amumu's river. Yeah, get out of here. Q. Yeah. Cancel that recall. Control ward. That's right. My space. Q. E. Ulti. Auto. Smite. E. Move down. Go ahead, Hecarim. Engage. Go ahead. Alrighty, let's play for Dragon, boys. They don't have this warded, so we can really look for a pick. Where the Hecarim is probably going to check this. Nice. Q. Auto. E. Auto. Moving. Q. The big man. The big man. The CC is so good. Don't forget it. An AoE tank that also provides CC. So we killed the bad guy. Check. And now we do the objective. After the objective, we're not looking for another play. Why is that, Bob? I'm stronger than the enemy. Why aren't I looking for another play, huh? That's right, because the jungle camps are up. We need to kill these bad boys. I'm strong and I'm gonna get stronger than the enemy. Even if they farm everything, they're not gonna get as strong as me. And with my ulti being down, we have way less power in a team fight itself. So I can defend a play, sure, but I can't force one without my ulti. Nice, they're just messing around. I can't believe they're not diving Jinx. Kiana, get out of there, huh? Get out of there. Yeah, buzz off. Buzz Aldrin. To the top side, I'm almost level 11. Level 11 will give us our second point in the ulti, increasing the damage, lowering the cooldown. Does it increase the mana cost? Nice. It increases the mana cost. It's a real ancient ass. I feel like most champions don't have that nowadays. Hecarim finally finds his way bot side, but it is what it is. It's up to my bot lane to endure for now. And I'm gonna clear every camp, Bob. If they're losing turret, listen, I'm getting paid. The Rift Herald is up and whatnot, but we're getting paid first, okay? Nice. All of the jungle camps, Bob. All of them. Bot lane lost turret, that's fine. You don't have to stop your allies from losing. You only need to participate on neutral ground or help them win. Amumu, don't defend nothing. He works with even or ahead allies. Alrighty, if you guys want this so bad. We're sitting on a lot of gold, but we can still teamfight, even though the enemy is reset and spent their gold. Smite. Kiana's gonna push out top, but she won't stay shoving. This is my jungle, don't forget it. Lucian, I love you. Now, Lucian has cleanse, so we can't flash ulti. Get his dash, and that's about that. We're gonna go to the Fog of War here. And then recall. Let's spend our gold. Kindle Gem, Negatron, Control Ward to the bot side. Our ulti now deals 300. So about 370 damage. That's pretty good. where there's cleanse on Lucian if I'm going to engage, then I'll have to hit him with a Q as well. Cleanse is very good against Amumu because even when they use it, they're going to cleanse the stun from our ulti. And then even if I land the Q, they still have a bit of tenacity from cleanse because they cast it, and then not only do they cleanse the CC, but it is still effective on like other incoming CC for a little bit. So the stun part of the Q like is dissipated. It's pretty lame. I'm clearing my camps towards a level up here, and with no objective up, and with level 11, like, I can kind of start blasting off some ultis. Even if it's not the most efficient one, it's fine. In the early game, it's on such a long cooldown, but now that we have Ultimate Hunter stacked, a little bit of CDR, and 2 points in our ulti, then it's up a lot more often. Q! Auto, E, ulti! Q! E! Nice, and you already know we're living for some reason. Alrighty, job's done. Let's drop Rift Herald and hit that turret. If you stun the Milio, then she can't cleanse her ADC of the ulti as well. Surprised we didn't get a flash Thresh Flay or hook or something. Ni hao. Hecarim probably over the wall. Trying to spot out the Kiana. Run. Flash. Run. Oh! I don't have armor like that just yet, but I can get it. So we got the Abyssal Mask that gives us 300 HP, 50 MR, 10 ability haste, and we reduce the enemy champion's magic resist by 20%, which is pretty good. And we get magic resist for that. Now I only really have to buy armor. Their main carries are Hecarim, Kiana, and Lucian. So we want a big armor item, one that gives us good team fighting power. There we go, Unending Despair, that one will do. Unending Despair gives you a heal based on the amount of champions around you. Amumu, you want to be on top of multiple enemy champions. Alrighty, we died, so no jungle camps for now. The dragon's coming up, so I want to be in position for it since my ulti is up. You can skip those objective plays and whatnot for farm in the early game, but come mid-game, you always want to be involved with the plays. No matter how much you farm in the mid-game, you're not going to become uber strong. So the more ground I can gain here, the better. Just like this, get a flank on their... Oh my god. Oh, we can try here with Zed. Is fine. Q. Auto E. Is fine. Is fine. Q. Auto E. Ulti. There's the cleanse. Q. E. E. Nice. Where's my allies? It's all about that staying on top of them and using that E, man. You'll get it reset. Chain Vest Control Ward. Pretty bad fight where Jinx dies at the start. And then there's really no follow-up. 2 of my carries were hitting just the Kiana, which isn't good enough. So I ended up a bit too deep staying on the Milio. I thought it would be fine. But if there's someone behind you and your allies are hitting them, you probably want to back off. Because if you're tanking 2 enemy champions and no one on your team is hitting, then you're not tanking for anyone. You're just dying. Alrighty, we'll clear our camps up towards the Baron. It is what it is. We're still pretty strong. We just need to start winning these team fights. We got Lucian's cleanse in that fight, so we'll be down for, what is that, 4 minutes? Something like that. He'll be down for this next ulti, so. Dude, the clear speed is so fast. The Liandrys is so good with that. Chain Vest gives us 40 armor. Pretty good. Whereas the Ninja Tabby only give us that 25. Ninja Tabby is really about reducing the auto attack damage now, huh? Lucian has an Infinity Edge and a Collector, I see. That's why I'm getting totally annihilated. Nice. We got level 13, so that gives us our second ability max in the Q, giving us higher base damage. With high base damage, you deal more damage to the carries. That's always who you want to be hitting with the Q anyways. Oh god, my bad, my bad. And smite. And back over here. Into the river. Sweeper. Is fine, is fine. Keep moving. Is fine, is fine. That's right. Alrighty, now we have control of this area. Q. Ah, close. Too hard to make a play, that's for sure. Since all of left side of mid is warded, I'll just... And right side of mid is warded too. Amazing. The soul lanes are side laning, so not a whole lot to accomplish right here. Run. It's not where I want to be, but it's where I'm at. I'm standing still mid with my team. Yeah, you better back up. And they just perma run away. How annoying. They have so much mobility, too. Well, we got control of left side, so that's good. Both our soul lanes have TP as well. Q. Oh! Ni hao. Waiting. We're trying to get a pick, Bob. A pick or a skirmish. Now, when the soul lanes are side laning like this, a little bit harder to get a skirmish. If I get a single soul, like, a single pick in the soul lane, not as useful. But this requires a mistake from the enemy. And here's my problem, Bob. They're not doing nothing. They're just dashing away from thresh hooks and shit. Let's reset. Spend our gold. Kindle Gem, 2 control wards. Your mom lets you buy 2 control wards? It's all about playing for the objectives right now. So the more vision we can deny, the more likely it is the enemy will make a mistake. Kindle Gem gives us 10 ability haste, 200 HP. Once we complete this bad boy, we'll be way tankier too. Time to clear some camps. Right now, I only have to clear 1 quadrant as well. We can play more for the tempo of being in the river. Since we're level 13, we're as tanky as and deal a lot of... We're spiking, okay? So it's fine to not be farming right now. Although Amumu does go all the way. I'd rather be in position to pick the solution once than get a lot more jungle camps. Schmack. Run. Q. Auto. E. Moving. Is fine. Is fine. Q. Is fine. Is fine. All my friends are here. Is fine. Moving. Q. Close. With the recharge time buff, I have my 3rd Q up now. Q. Auto. E. Ulti. Auto. Moving. Nice. Noob down. Onto Lucian. Auto. E. Kiting. Q's coming up. E. Q. Auto. Auto. E. The big man. Yes, we can do Baron. We can so easily do Baron next. That's why you max the Q second, Bob. Get more stuns, you get more kills. It's as simple as that. And with their whole team wiped, Milio so brave walking into that... walking right into that bush. So we win the fight and we take the objective. The only thing we have to endure is this Kiana. Should be easy enough. With all these walls though, you never know. Even with this little HP, I feel so safe. How weird. Okay. Smite. Run. Alrighty, no backsies. I'm resetting. I'm not getting random killed by Kiana. Unending Despair. Another cloth armor. To the top side. No. No. Well, we did our job. Baron buff on me, Mordekaiser, and Thresh. Q. Auto. E. Moving. Okay. Liandrys has dealt 2,000 so far. Well, the enemy's going to be able to push for a while, but that's okay. Once my allies respawn, we can still push with the Baron buff. We got level 15 off that play, like I said. No matter how much we farmed, it wouldn't really matter. And here's the result. Now, if I farm my camps, I can go level 16. And that's alright. I'm going to farm until my allies respawn. And then we're going to look to push the lanes themselves. Unending Despair gives us 400 HP, 55 armor, 10 ability haste. Every 5 seconds in combat, you deal magic damage, and you heal for that magic damage dealt. That Unending Despair can heal you like 500 in a fight. It gets pretty good. Alrighty, I want to group up with my team now. Not split pushing. Not getting just one pick in the side lane with my ulti. I need to kill multiple enemies. Being on top of my team too provides like a form of safety where I have my Q and my ulti. I have that CC to stun the enemy. Assassins like Hecarim and Kiana really hate that. The ARAM part of Amumu right here, though, pretty bad. Push, push, push. I'm frontline. I'm so threatening. Yes. Just stay. Mordekaiser pushing top. That's fine. Hecarim missing, but we do have no flank ward. Somewhat hovering top here. If they engage on me, that's good. But Hecarim backs off. So each time these waves go in, there'll be more damage to the turret. You don't have to blow your load and get crazy and try to engage every single time the wave crashes, Bob. It's fine. We have a little bit more time on Baron, so we'll keep playing like this. And if the enemy engages, boom. We're in business. Okay. Guys, the mid wave. Me stand still mid, me so good. Q. Close. Guys, the mid wave. The Baron expired. Nice. Engage on me, big man. I dare ya. Yeah, I dare ya. Q. Auto. E. Moving. Flash. Ulti. E. Smite. Q. Close. Clean him up. Clean him up. Jinx playing 7 years away. You're still gonna get ulted, man. That's the thing. Oh. Oh, if we had an ADC, man. It's worth a shot, man. Alrighty, Jack Show will be our final item here. Chain Vest and a Negatron Cloak. We want to do that play fast because our Baron expires. If we all reset, that's fine, but we can do a play there, get the enemy summoner spells, get the enemy's ultis, and then fight for this dragon afterwards. Since it happens so slowly, that's not ideal. It's pretty bad. And where the Jinx didn't commit to the fight at all, for whatever reason, that really sucks. Because we're starting that fight for the Jinx, for the Zed. Everyone's providing for mainly the Jinx, and then she does nothing. Amazing. I'm playing safe. I'm playing safe, baby. I'm kiting away. Like XFS and Saber, baby. I'm just conceding. Any noobs in this bush? Sorty is fine. Dude. He is fine. Keep an eye on Jinx. See how far away she is. So we're just going to tether to Jinx, you know? You're right there. I'm right here. Because if you're not going to move forward, look how far away she is. What the fuck is that? What engage are you playing against? Waiting. Whoa, Mordekaiser ulti dilution. E ulti. Auto Q. E moving. Kiana flashed away, so that's good enough. Jinx, you put the back in back line, I tell you what. Baron coming up in 40 seconds, so be there, be square. I think I have time to take some of Hecarim's camps, too. Qiyana's definitely the main target, and where we got her flash in that fight, that's really strong. Means that I'll be able to engage on her a whole lot easier. Oh, noob alert. Noob alert. She's so fast, though. My champion is a bulky team fighter, not a catch the fast assassin champ. We got TPs coming in, so all we have to do is block her off now. Q. Whoa, she TP'd out! That gives us a lot of time to play with, though. Because she's going to have to heal and then walk back to the play here. So although this is a contested Baron, we have pretty good chances. Okay. Just no one's waiting, okay? Q. Moving in. Q. Ulti. Moving. E. Is fine, is fine, is fine. Oh god, I'm dead. It's fine. Clean him up. Qiyana dealt so much damage with that ignite. I want back Q. Well, we tanked 4,300 damage. We only have, what, 3,333 HP. Not too bad. During the fights, always moving forward, Bob. Don't kite it out. Unless the enemy's diving, but like, we have the advantage. Move into him. Move in. Move in. Team has Baron buff. Go ahead. Push it in. She gets the reset. You need minions, guys. No minions, less damage to the turret. Plus you're tanking, I swear they could have ended. Alright, good hustle. Good hustle. Next play. Rack it up. Get in line. I need 100 gold for my Jack show. I'm just gonna do wolves and reset. We got level 17. All the meanwhile, remember where we were farming so much in the early game? As you can see, late game is not that. You fight, and then you win, and you get your XP. If you don't win the fights, then you would go back and farm quite a bit. But since we're winning, we get to skip farming. Almost entirely. Because we get those objectives. That's where you get your XP. Q. Close. Jack show, control ward, and let's go sit on Jinx. Jack show gives us 300 HP, 50 armor MR. After being in combat for a while, you get bonus resistances as well. I'll swap this to the resistances so you can see during the fight. But we're starting off with 200, 230 armor, and 170 MR. Jack show's a super good item for Amumu because it just plays into the whole dynamic of getting in there and staying in there during a fight. Move this way. You guys in that bush? Let me know. No? Alright. My team's pushing bots, so am I. But yeah, we go the like offensive items like Liandrys early, so that we can have some damage. E ulti, auto Q. Any allies here? You give me a Jinx ulti or something. He's fine. He's fine. Ouchie, mama. Got those bonus resistances though. Q. Auto. E. Auto. Q. Auto. E. Moving. If we're the one in front, we're getting hit, and that means Jinx is not getting hit. Q goes wide. Waiting. Q. Close. Now, it's a bit offensive what we're doing, but you know, I'm giving my value in. Could we have waited for the ulti? Sure. Two control wards, Iron Pot, Iron Elixir, 300 HP, Tenacity, and a trail that gives your allies movement speed. So where we're going to engage, take a bandage toss like that, where we go from here to here, our allies will be able to follow up easier. Will that actually help the Jinx? You got me. Will anyone ever follow up on my super long range engages? I doubt it, but rest in peace. Losing the Dragon Soul is not that serious. Where it's one turret left on their Nexus, that's the main shebang. Get that Baron buff. And then push down and end. Man, if my team was better, we probably would have pushed top lane here too. Oh, my team. Goal remains the same. Play on Jinx. Oh, yeah. Auto. Nice. Push, push, push. Now I can use my smite to proc the Kiana's Edge of Night as well. Nice. We got it. I have flash. I can kill her. Control ward. Guys, come on. We can end the game. Come on, man. W. E. Ulti going down is fine, is fine. Ulti! Q! Alrighty, no follow-up. Rib. Oh! She didn't get stunned. Clean him up. Should be GG. They got Lucian spawning, but I don't think that guy has the juice. Oh! Ash. Come on, super minions. That part of being the middleman, I'm right here. Enemies over here. Allies are back here. So weird. I feel like it's better to be right here as the Amumu. But you want to be in front of the allies. Ay, Dios. Another Iron Elixir. We're going to end the game on this turn, so there's no reason to spend money on anything but those elixirs. Control words to help us get Baron, and then push it down from there. We should start the Baron right now since the Hecarim's showing, although it will be a little bit slower with no carries here. It is what it is. The enemy's coming to contest, so we don't have to stay doing this. Hecarim's bot side, though. Well, that makes it easy. Alrighty, run it down, boys. It'd be nice to get blue buff, but it's probably better just to push, push, push. Zed's gonna do it in 1 second. Alrighty, stay on top of Jinx. Big man's never looked bigger with this Iron Elixir. Forgot the Iron Elixir gives you size. Look at that big head. Our job is to be in front and CC the bad guy. Lucian, I love you. Q. E. Flash. Ulti. Q. E. Moving. E. Moving. Clean him up. It's like a Malphite ulti, you know? If you Malphite ulti with no follow-up, did you really Malphite ulti? Oh! Shield bow going insane right there. Alrighty, GG. Final score 6-8 and 22 assists. With Liandrys dealing 6,000, Unending Despair healing 17, and Abyssal Mask dealing 3,500. Not bad. Amumu, I want to be hardcore. I mean, we got the job done with Jinx. It's not exactly the highest elo, Diamond 1 here, so if it works, it works. Final damage dealt, 34,000, almost as much as Jinx. Am I complaining? I'm just stating the facts. Damage taken, 53,000. And let's check out this stat, healing done. Boom. Now the healing done stat is boosted by the jungle a little bit, but that's a pretty good amount, 1,900 with the Conqueror, with the Unending Despair. They could really buff Jack Show or give you healing again, but whatever. Conqueror healing us 1,500. Triumph 2,000. And then Last Stand dealing 1,000. Not bad. Alrighty. Thanks for watching. Hope you learned a little bit. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Click that join button. Or else I'm done messing around. Buy the join button and hurry it up.